I want to speak to the American voters. There's an election coming up in just a few days, and I want to appeal to people. And what I want to say is that when you decide, when you make your choice, I want you to make your choice not based on you. So, for instance, we often base our choice on what the candidate will do for us, for our family, for our job. We often vote for a candidate based on their gender or based on their race. We might think, oh, this person is my gender, I will vote for this person. Or this person is my race, so I'm going to vote for this person based on that. So let's try to refocus, and for once, let's vote not based on anything that the candidates will do for us, not based on the candidate's gender or race, not based on the candidate's stance on jobs or the economy or foreign policy. Let's for once put all of that aside. Because, here's the point, because we're all adults. We're of voting age. We can speak for ourselves. We can act for ourselves. We can defend ourselves. And so, for once, let's vote strictly based on protecting those who do not hold those same rights. Those who cannot speak for themselves, or act for themselves, or defend themselves. And I am speaking about unborn children. And so, there's one candidate who has a chance of winning, who will do what he can to protect unborn children, and that is Donald Trump. Whether you like Trump, whether you hate Trump, whether you agree with everything he says, put that aside. If you believe in protecting unborn children, vote for them, not for you. Not for your family, not for your job, not for your positions on different issues. Vote for those who cannot speak for themselves, who cannot defend themselves. You know, it drives me crazy. I think Christians in America, at least, are among the laziest people when it comes to voting, when it comes to taking part in how the country is run. And it drives me crazy. Because after Election Day, without fail, you see so many Christians posting things online like, it doesn't matter who's in the White House, Jesus is on the throne, or Jesus is king. Of course, Jesus is king. But to say it doesn't matter who's in the White House is ridiculous. And whenever I see these slogans like this, it tells me one of two things. Either the person was just too lazy to vote and they're trying to make themselves feel better by saying it doesn't matter, Jesus is king, it doesn't matter who's in the White House. Or they voted against their own conscience for the other party, the other candidate. For example, last time with Obama, Obama, pro-abortion, pro-gay, pro everything that is wrong with society. And yet Christians, right after that election, were posting these slogans like, it doesn't matter. And to me, that just means that they voted for Obama because maybe they wanted to be on the side of the historic nature that was the first black president. They wanted to say, we voted for the first black president. Instead of voting for their conscience, voting for their beliefs, instead of voting for the protection of unborn children, they voted because they wanted to be on that side of history. And so I think these are examples of people trying to make themselves feel better because they feel guilty after the fact of not voting or voting for the wrong candidate for superficial reasons. So I just ask you to put it all aside. The first female president is, it's historic again. We have another historic occasion. Put your gender aside. Put your race aside. Put your party aside. Throw all of that aside and just say who has the chance of winning that will protect unborn children. And for once, vote not for yourself, but for them.